Hey.
Or
So let's see. Just a couple of things. So I'm wondering, what would you do when your kids, like little kids, like a 2-year-old and then like a 5-year-old with stomach issues? Because I have the kit, with the 5 oils. And so how do I troubleshoot that? So it can be like stomach pain because
for kids, it's really kind of simple. Like, for adults, we get really kind of complicated about it. But with the kid blends, I probably Roman chamomile would troubleshoot almost all of that.
okay, which that was my train of thought, but then what would you do it if internally is not an option?
Internal might be a little much for them. Like,
Yeah.
like even for like the 2-year-old, like even if you decide to do something internal, I'd put like a drop in a glass of water and then give them a spoonful at a time.
Right, but
Yeah,
internal is probably not an option. So what would you do topically on
yeah, I
this?
would do. I'd put it in some lotion or massage oil, but you want to get it on the abdomen. But the thing with children, especially the 2-year-old, you'll want to rub the arms and legs first, and then it doesn't have to have the essential oil in the arms and legs, but then the oil applied to the abdomen. But if you don't rub the arms and legs first, the baby's and you go right to the abdomen, it'll engage like a protective mechanism, and their abdomen will tense up, their body will tense up. They'll get like kind of a baby's version of fight flight. It's
Hmm.
it's just they go into defense mode. So if you kind of rub the arms and legs first and
Hmm.
then go to the abdomen, they'll
Yeah.
relax. And then when you do abdominal stuff, even just touching it, it's fine.
Hmm.
But
Okay.
like, probably just a drop, like a drop
Okay.
in lotion, and the
And
5-year-old, maybe 2 drops. But
yeah, and I do have the ready-made like BT, that's a little bit more for babies that you made.
sure.
And that's what I actually told her to use. But I wanted to double check with you. I was like, was I correct? So I
Yeah,
was.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
And so
also,
the other thing that I would say is, with little kids is, they can have stress and anxiety too.
yeah.
So lavender, mandarin, the
Hmm.
chamomile, if it's really extreme, you could do a little tiny bit of Melissa. But usually lavender, mandarin, chamomile will knock out a lot of just tension and stress in the child. But the
Hmm.
abdominal stuff, the digestive things, the Roman chamomile works really well.
Okay, perfect. And yeah, and I got them using the chamomile and the lavender
Mhm.
mostly.
Mhm. Yeah, that
So
was a great
okay.
combo. Yeah, great
Hmm.
combo.
Okay. And then really the Mandarin, which was also in the lovely gift from this week. So thank you. What would you, because even in the kit, I wasn't sure how would you actually use it. I don't think it's in you
So
mentioned, yeah.
yeah, so the thing with Mandarin for children is like any sort of inhalation. You don't even really have to get it on them topically. So you could have them inhale it, but you could also just, diffuse it in a room that they're in, or, put a few drops on a napkin and then, crumble it and stick it in the corner or something. Just get it in the air. But children tend to really like mandarin. It's probably because it tastes like smells like candy or something sweet,
Hmm.
but it's very, very soothing. And so if the child is wound up or prone to like fits or anything like that, the chamomile, the lavender, and the mandarin will usually be very helpful for that. But the mandarin will usually calm them down quite substantially. And so even for adults, like if you have like a really super chronic pattern of insomnia, one of the things you can do is just diffuse mandarin in the bedroom while you sleep, and it just keeps helping your body to keep relaxing and relaxing and relaxing. And it's not so much about what's going to happen in that first night, but you do that for a couple weeks or a month, you'll notice that you're sleeping much better.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And then so